Are men trash?
Cis, heterosexual men, absolutely, especially white men.
Weren't you just talking about equality?
Oh, absolutely. But we have to have that viewpoint because of how much we've been attacked just by that gender.
But you just said that all straight men are trash. Like, that's a pretty big generalization, don't you think?
It definitely is. It's not necessarily something I'm gonna saying via statistics. I'm saying via experience.
Would it be misogynistic if a man said all women are trash?
Yes. It's the same way as like reverse racism.
So in that case, isn't it kind of misandry for a woman to say that all men are trash?
Oh, I wouldn't say so. I mean, yeah.
So are you a misandrist?
Close to, but I'm trying to come out of that.
Am I trash then?
Sure, yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I genuinely lost IQ watching this video. Why is it everyone that says what she's saying has the same hair colour? If a guy literally wrote down exactly what she said and repeated it, you wouldn't even see this video, it'd probably get taken down. Double standards at its finest.
We have a problem.
Oh sh**. What is happening?
This guy right here! This guy right here! Joey!
I'm sorry. Well, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back. You stay back, fall back, fall back.
What are these people doing with their lives? If they're so proud of what they're doing and saying, why are most of them covering their faces up? Can you imagine fighting in the street over opinions? I'm pretty sure one of them actually took a swing at someone with a blade as well. Acting tough with your masks on and mobbing on the streets isn't the way to go about it. This kind of reminds me of when you're growing up and you see another school when you're walking home and it's that school versus your school. They just look like a bunch of kids, man. They were quite happy attacking people, and then when one of them got dropped, the whole energy changed, and that's exactly how these people operate.
I also want to say that one of my best friends is trans, and I would say that she's more of a woman than I am.
Stop the cap.
I think that women define themselves by multiple things, not just their sex organs. If somebody asked me who I was as a woman, I would not say I have a vagina.
Totally fair.
I
See,
would.
No, I think you said something smart. So you said that person is more of a woman than you are. Therefore, you're grading off a definition of something accomplishes womanhood. What is that?
I think it's, well, that's the thing too, and I do think that gets a little complicated, right? Because there are social norms for a gender, but I do think we try to break that, right?
No, for sure. But you said that specific friend is more of a woman than you are. Why?
I think she's a better person than me. I think she
So
lives
women are
life.
better people?
She's a better woman than I am. I'm not saying women are better people.
But what makes a woman? Because you said she's more of a woman than you are. So I want to know what that definition is.
Right, okay. I'm gonna let somebody else go.
I swear 2024 is just a movie, man. It's crazy how she actually believes what she's saying, and she went on camera believing it, but she doesn't have the answers. This is just grade A wild. For those who watch my videos every day, I know you're sick of hearing this, but for those who are new, we are almost at 100,000 subscribers. We're literally just over 2,000 subs away from getting that shiny silver plaque. If you're tired of all the woke nonsense we see today, consider subbing and join the brotherhood.
If there was a black girl at this table and I was attempting to dismiss her point because of her skin color, you don't think that would be racist?
There's no dismissing a point.
You were saying that I don't have, because I'm white, I don't have...
You can't relate. You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm a human.
And you're not a woman. I said woman too. You didn't say anything about that.
I can have opinion on things because I'm a human with a functioning brain and I'm capable of rational
Relatable,
thought.
that's what I meant.
Can you stop cutting me
You can't
off?
relate.
Can you stop cutting me off, please? I mean, I'm not surprised with your issues with men. You've got an attitude.
He's absolutely right.
Can you name me a country that's never been colonized?
And what did you say?
Country that's never been colonized.
Yellow?
That is an 11, and I'm gonna say it like that. It's over.
Name a country that has never been bombed.
Probably like Japan, maybe Iraq.
What?
That sounds like we may be mischaracterizing it. What, if you can quickly sum it up?
No, that's not mischaracterizing it at all. Math is basically racist under this ideology because it says there is no such thing as an objective reality. So 4 might not be the right number. 2 plus 2 might actually equal 5.
I have posted this clip before, but I had to play it again for those who haven't seen it because it's just that flipping crazy, man. And joke's on her, because if 2 + 2 is 5, then 1 + 1 in my bank account is $1 million. So joke's on her.
So I tend to lean liberal on a lot of issues, and I'm kind of torn on the election.
I want to try to win you over as a liberal for Donald Trump. So you're going to give me a chance, okay?
I will, sir.
All right, okay. There are 3 things I want you to think about when voting for Trump. Number 1, home ownership. I imagine you want to own a home sometime in your life, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, in order to own a home, you would have to make $125,000 a year right now just to be able to get the mortgage. When Trump was president, it was $75,000 a year. Because Kamala Harris and Joe Biden have spent $6 to $7 trillion of unnecessary federal spending, which have inflated asset prices. The border. Under Donald Trump, the southern border was the most secure it was in American history, with border crossings at an all-time low. Under Kamala Harris, 10 million people have come across the southern border into this country. We have no idea who they are. They're coming into our communities. As a liberal, I imagine you don't like war, right? Under Donald Trump, it was the first president in 40 years where we had no new wars. Think about who is endorsing Kamala Harris. Dick Cheney, Leon Panetta, Liz Cheney. These are the warmongers of 20 years ago that got us into these wars. And this is why we're seeing Bobby Kennedy, Elon Musk, Tulsi Gabbard, people that are card-carrying Democrats, vote for Trump, because what's happening at the Democrat Party is it's a party of censorship, it's a party of war, a party of open borders that is against actual traditional liberal values.
I agree.
So which way are you leaning?
Can I get a hat?
That's a good answer. I love it. Thanks, man. God bless. Thank you.
Regardless of what your opinions are, and we all have different ones, which is completely fine, but fair play to this young man, because it's very rare, guys, that we see clips like this where they're actually having an adult, sophisticated conversation with no screaming and shouting and stupid phrases being thrown about. He was a very respectful young man with an open mind. So fair play to him for that one.
Hey John, good morning.
Hey John, he's the one. He's the actual restaurant owner.
How are you?
Morning. Oh, yeah, I was still alive this morning. I've not been beaten by a celery stick yet.
John, I'd like to introduce you to Tash, and Tash, I'd like to introduce you to John.
Can I just say, I'm not trying to shut down businesses. I'm trying to get people to choose the vegan options in these businesses.
Animals are there, number one, to be food.
I'm here to speak up on behalf of animals, and there's no justification to abuse and murder them. How much money do you make off the backs of animals' lives?
Oh, quite a lot. You've made it more popular because of your stupid, wokist ideas. Don't force it on people.
Forcing animals into gas chambers and slaughterhouses to be stabbed in the throat.
I'll only kill half the animals this week then. How about that?
The cows don't consent to that.
Jackie, in all honesty, I'm going to put them down. I'm going to turn them down because I don't feel we're going to get to a common ground here.
It's only going to make it worse.
So that girl you see storming the restaurant, her name is Tash Peterson. I don't know how she pays her bills. I don't know if she has a job or whatever, because all I see is her storming around the streets, going up to kids when they finish school, going into these restaurants like you saw in that video. And whenever she tries to have a debate, she does the same thing. She just talks over people. She doesn't even let them answer or speak. I've got a simple fix for these vegans. If you like meat, eat it. If you don't like meat, don't eat it. Simple. If people want to do it, let them. You haven't got to go storming into people's restaurants and ruin their day, ruin their business because you don't like something. You need to get a job, mate.
And if you look back at the old videos of the looting and rioting that happened, look very closely at those videos. You will be hard pressed to find someone stealing eggs or a pack of chicken or something that they need to put food on the table or even blankets for their kids to stay warm. No, they're stealing TVs, they're stealing AirPods, they're stealing all these things that they don't need and saying it's in the name of reparations. But they're not doing this for anything productive. It's just complete selfishness with no accountability.
Remember when AOC said they're looting because they need bread?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, have you seen a video of them looting? Dude, they're stealing shoes. Now, you can argue they need shoes, but like, they're stealing good shoes.
And the counters are still full of bread. Nobody even took the bread.
Yeah, you'll see on these videos people running out of shops with OLED TVs, AirPods, iPhones, a brand new pair of Jordans. Yeah, they don't come out with the essentials, do they? Because these people who go out and riot and smash up shops and steal a bunch of free shit, they're not doing it for what the media says. It's just an excuse to go and get some free shit.
First of all, I'm not
not a misogynist, because a misogynist is someone that puts down women. I exalt women to their rightful role. Women are supposed to be women, not men. And every time somebody says that a woman is equal to a man and does what a man could do, and you're actually abusing and denigrating women. Women have a unique purpose, and they're special. They're fearfully and wonderfully made by God. I support women. So I'm not a misogynist. I don't put down, you're putting down women by saying women can be men. You're putting down women by saying transgenders can be women. No, they can never be women. Women are special, and no man can just convert and say I'm a woman today. You're putting down women by saying that. So you're actually anti-women. I'm pro-woman. I'm pro-mothers, I'm pro-wives, and I'm pro-women.
That is a very interesting answer to all the labels we all get. And I'm completely in the same position as this guy. I've had all the labels thrown at me in the last 2 years, and I'm completely the same. I'm pro-woman. I try and tell these guys that, look, you can't just identify as a woman, because you ain't one, and you're never going to be one. They're special in their own way, and if anything, that's an insult to our wives, our mothers, our sisters, our daughters. We can never be them. They have their own purpose in this world and life, and they're special just as much as men are in their own unique way. And he's completely right. If anything, they're the ones who are insulting and degrading women. It's not us.